All right, so we've reached the final film on this list. My favorite film from Sundance of 2025, and that is a movie called Sorry Baby. This movie was just picked up by A24 of all these studios, which honestly makes a lot of sense. I think if you know A24 and their dramas that they usually release, this one fits right in line with the stuff that they have. And again, when I talk about emotionally devastating films, this one killed me by the end of it. It was absolutely just crushing. Eva Victor is the director of this film and also the star of this movie, and she kind of came out of nowhere. This is the first film that she's ever made, and just watching the Q&A afterwards of how she reached out to Lucas Hedges to star in this movie and how he kind of saw her email at first and kind of pushed it off on the side. It's like, who is this person? Who is this person trying to get me inside of that movie? And then he read the script and was blown away by it. And then went back to that email and be like, oh wow, this director, like the heart and soul that she's pouring into this email and this film and everything involved with this is so just like important. It's such a great movie, and yeah, the emotions in it are tough to watch. It's another film that plays in a non-linear storytelling fashion, and I think to a very, very effective degree. You're watching this character who went through an incident in her life, which is kind of revealed throughout the movie, so I don't want to spoil what that is, but the world kind of moves on without her, and she kind of just feels stuck in her life, not able to move on from it for very understandable reasons, and you kind of figure that out, and you kind of piece things together as the movie plays out, and her relationship with her friends, her love life, and her career, and all the things that she wants to do with her life, but the things that she can't move on from. It's a very fascinating movie from a character standpoint, and again, a very subdued performance from Eva Victor, who is phenomenal inside of this movie. I think that she's one of the best performances inside of this festival, and I've talked about so many great performances inside of this festival. But it really is the script of this movie that is truly incredible. I think that Eva Victor is a phenomenal writer, actress, and director for this movie, but her script is really the basis of why this movie works so well. Again, the non-linear storytelling is done in a way that is so important to the storytelling of this film, and there's so many lines of dialogue and so many insightful moments of growing and learning and just kind of like feeling your emotions and dealing with your trauma in a way that is sometimes not healthy, sometimes healthy, and sometimes absolutely crushing. I think if this movie reminded me of anything, it's sometimes I think about Dying from a couple years ago with Daisy Ridley, which I absolutely love that film. This movie is kind of in line with that for me, and it was just emotionally devastating. It's such a fascinating movie to watch, and I cannot wait for people to see it and for A24 of all the companies to distribute it. I really hope a lot of eyes get on this thing because Eva Victor is a talent to look out for, and I think of all the filmmakers here, a lot of debut features inside of this festival, this is one of the best ones that I've seen.